This is Gareth Jones On Speed, episode 421, the 2021 Bumper Bonus Music Edition. Hello, welcome to Gareth Jones On Speed. I'm Gareth, and whilst you're listening to this, I'm probably somewhere between Porthcawl in South Wales and Conwy in North Wales as I attempt to do something that's never been done before. I'm trying to swim across Wales, across every reservoir, river and what's the English word? Lake. I nearly said llyn, which is the Welsh word. En route, really, it's just something I wanted to do to mark my 60th birthday, which, as you know, is this year, and turn into a television programme, which is what I'm doing. So because of that ridiculous commitment to physical fitness and Wales and doing something really stupid, I'm not around to make an episode of Gareth Jones On Speed, which is good timing because right now we are in the short Formula One lull, the gap that they have during the summer. So, as you know, in August, every year, we put out a compilation programme of some of the best music from Gareth Jones On Speed from the previous 12 months. And I have to say, this year is a bumper bonus year because I have got 13 songs to cram into this programme. So we'll crack on with the first one. I know that I often do bands from the past, you know, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s if you're lucky, and sometimes the 2000s, but I'm very pleased that sometime over the last 12 months I managed to record a song loosely in the style of a fairly new band, a band from Dublin who I love called Fontaines DC. However, for copyright reasons, our version is called Fountains DC. This is It's All About the Vibe.
Sunday morning's really boring unless you're at Le Mans, 'cause Formula One doesn't get going until about 1:10. I get dismayed at the track parade, the drag spectacle and glory. If I'm honest, I'm frankly dismayed watching drivers on the back of a diesel lorry. You gotta work harder to earn my dollar. It's all about the vibe. 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 Maybe I'm just getting older. In the past the sport was much bolder. V10s, V12s in the mix. Not just a monotone drone of V6 after V6 after V6. I think they missed the trick. I like the noise when it came fast and thick. These rules are written by a dipstick. You gotta work harder to earn my dollar. It's all about the vibe. 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 For a minute, how does it look? How does it sound? Holy fuck, do something about it. By hook or by crook, take a leaf out someone else's book. At Le Mans you get a range of sounds. V8 Corvettes shake the ground. Flat 6 Porsches sound like bees. Even turbo Toyotas please my ears. And it's been like this for years. F1, change gear. Change gear F1 or we'll be gone, or we'll all be fucking gone.
It's all about the vibe. 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 This is the 2021 Gareth Jones On Speed Music Compilation, where we hang together some of my favourite tunes from the last 12 months. Now, if you've listened to the show for a long time, and I know many of you are long-time listeners, you'll know that I've recorded probably 3 or 4 songs loosely in the style of Super Furry Animals or Griff Rhys, the lead singer of Super Furry Animals. Do this for 2 reasons. I love Griff and the Super Furries and their work. Massive fan, one of my favourite bands in the universe. So they're a band in theory I should be able to replicate. If you listen a lot to music, you should be able to replicate it yourself if you're a half-decent musician. And of course, I am only a half-decent musician. And we celebrated our 400th episode of Gareth Jones On Speed only 21 episodes ago, where we put together the entire team. Richard was back with us to celebrate with a live YouTube stream. And I wrote a song to go in that episode and shot a video to go with it as well. Unfortunately, due to problems on the day, we never actually showed you the full-length version of that video. But I will, I promise you, post the full version of the full-length video of what I shot to go with that song, and it will be up on my YouTube channel probably by the time that you listen to this programme. So here we go. Here's a song in the style of Griff Rhys, or of course for copyright reasons, Rhys Griffith. See what I did there? Here's a song inspired by my visit to the Peterson Motor Museum in California in 2019, a song called Science Fiction Cars.
She said, I don't like a mini metro, not even the 6R4. Me, I aim for the stars and that car's just stuck to the floor. I like science fiction cars, 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 love science fiction cars. But if you turned up in a Batmobile or better Ed Straker's car, I would love you more than any other. You'd be setting the highest bar. I like science fiction cars, 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 love science fiction cars. Don't tell me you're unimpressed by economy and practicality when these things are achieved by science, engineering, lifting us out on our banality. I like science fiction cars, 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 I love science fiction cars. Don't skip on technology, don't collide with the science, don't just blind us with ecology. People and physics is a grand alliance. I like science cars, I love science fiction cars. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you take us to the future now, baby? Why don't you take us straight there right now? Give me nuclear fission under every car bonnet. Just show me how. Science fiction cars, science fiction cars, science fiction cars. I like science fiction cars, science fiction cars, science fiction cars. And we're almost there, yes, we're almost there. 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 Magnetic levitation and flying cars haven't reached us yet. But they'll be here when we get to the future, that I'm willing to bet.
Flying cars? That's impossible. It'll never happen. I'm telling you. I know.
It's a fallacy, this will never happen. Let me tell you how. With hydrogen fuel cells and solid-state batteries, sci-fi cars are here right now. What we're living with. Science fiction cars, 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 science fiction cars. I love science fiction cars.
Gareth Jones On Speed!
Just looking through my back catalogue here, just realised I've written over 160 songs for Gareth Jones On Speed, all about cars or motorsport in one way or another. That may be too many songs. Mind you, we have been doing the show, 16 years now, so that's about 10 songs a year. That sounds about right. Just about. But yeah, 160 songs. Daft. And I first started writing songs, I think probably in the second year of the programme. It's actually Jacques Villeneuve's fault. When Jacques Villeneuve decided to release a single, we decided to take the mick out of it. So we recorded a song in the style of Jacques Villeneuve. And one of the very first songs I wrote was called Don't Mess with the FIA. Because if I remember, there's quite a lot of tumult, is that the right word, going on in Formula One about various banned bits of technology, and that inspired me to write a song. And when I originally wrote the song, I don't know who it was in the style of at all. It was just a song that I did. But a couple of years ago, I turned back to that song and thought, actually, I really should finish that. And I finished it and brought it to a sort of a broadcastable standard, just about broadcastable, and realised that it was a bit like the band Faithless. A bit. So here it is, the Faithless version of Don't Mess with the FIA, or of course, as we called it, Raceless.
The pit lane, in and out all day. We're watching what you're doing, ensuring here's fair play. We have no fear, not afraid of a fray. Don't mess with us, with the FIA. You fiddle with your blackboard, you might get caught. We'll have you on the weighbridge and we'll see you in court. That clever bit of software that made your car so quick. You thought it was concealed, but you couldn't make it stick. That's the thing about new technology, we're never off the pace.
It was legal on the car for practice, but we banned it for the race. That's the thing about new technology, we're never off the pace. It was legal on the car for practice, but we banned it for the race. Up and down the pit lane, in and out all day, we're watching what you do, ensuring there's fair play. We have no fear, not afraid of a fray. Don't mess with us, we're the FIA. Traction control, you've gotta let go. Ground effect, we say no. Active suspension, that won't hang. Exotic fuels, there's no way, man. Continuously variable belt transmission, we won't allow under any condition. Party mode, no fear, and we also disallow asymmetric brake steer. We'll stop between chassis and other stuff that's flashy. 6 wheels and fans will all face bans. That great idea that you thought was coming will stop you from using it as soon as we see it running. We tear your car to pieces and turn it inside out. We're on to you should have no doubt. There's another thing you should know about. Well, I'm Muhammad Ali, baby. We got the clout. Unsafe cars, we say no thanks. No time for your subterfuge and rule bending brakes. To safety on the road, we shout yes please. With the FIA, where the airflow police. We're up and down the pit lane, in and out all day. We're watching what you're doing, ensuring there's fair play. We have no fear, not afraid of the fray. Never mess with us, we're the FIA.
I am much indebted to Bill Larkin, a firefighter who lives in Maryland in the United States of America, who, when I released the next song you're about to hear, got in touch with me to say, Gareth, I think I ought to point something out to here that you may not have realised. Let me give you the backstory. I was inspired by the Snoop Dogg adverts for Just to Eat on TV. I thought, this is funny. I get it. It's funny. It's great. I'll do a song in the style of Snoop Doggy Dogg, or whatever he's called this week. And so I wrote the song. I thought, all right, what am I going to call it? Oh, I've got it. I'll call him Spook Foggy Fog. Because, you know, in the song, he talks about being stoned in my song. And I thought, you know, spook, fog, all that kind of works together. But Bill Larkin got in touch to say, Gareth, I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed. What, Bill? I don't understand. He said, well, you may not realise, but the term spook might not be what you intended it to be. I said, okay, I meant it to mean spooked, like someone who gets the spooks, you know, a little bit of drug-induced paranoia. Why? And he said, yeah, well, you might also know that in some parts of the world, the word spook is a derogatory term for people of colour. Oh, my Lord! I made a dreadful error. I do apologise. I had no idea. That wasn't the intention. And forgive me if I've caused offence, but I hope the comedy quality of the song allows me to get away with it just this once, and I promise not to make a similar error again. Anyway, here's Spook Foggy Fog.
For that, I got myself a chauffeur, suits and a hat. It's a 30-foot limo. Why do you think of that? Dogs in the front, got bitches in the back. No, I ain't being sexist, I'm talking about my pets. I gotta take my Labrador sometimes to the vets. Got a Great Dane, fits in no sweats. I don't drive. Don't drive. I just don't drive. I don't drive. I told you once, man, I don't drive. Got a friend who's a cowboy, he's a brother, likes to drive off road, and lately I discovered he's got a catchphrase better than no other. Oh my days, yippee-yi-yi, muddy plugger. Wait, you thought I swore? I don't do that anymore. I got caught, ended up in court, had a run-in with a barrister. I'm a reformed character. Don't drive. I don't drive. Don't drive. I just don't drive. I don't drive. I told you once, man, I don't drive. Down the gym, my body ain't toned. I'm a musician, I like to get stoned. Hip hop and hemp, it's a kind of confluence. I don't wanna get busted for driving under influence. I enjoy whiskey when I'm on the go. Sometimes I drink brandy, but rum is a no-no. Give me a tequila, make it a large. I ain't driving, so I won't be drunk in charge. I don't drive. Don't drive. I just don't drive. I don't drive. I told you once, man, I don't drive. There was a time when I always got arrested. The patience of the police was always being tested. A period in my life that frankly I detested. So I took advice from a friend who suggested, don't drive. Hey, spook man, don't drive. But that's not the reason why I don't drive. Let me tell you why I'm glad to be alive. This is the truth of why my driving got postponed. I went out for a drive once, absolutely stoned. The mist blew in, if you know what I mean. The spookiest cloud this dog had ever seen. Maybe I was paranoid or stoned and insane, but I got spooked, man, it's how I got my name.
Spook foggy fog.
Don't drive stoned, man.
Foggy fog. Don't drive.
Don't drive.
Don't drive.
I don't drive.
Don't drive.
Don't drive.
Don't drive.
I don't need to drive.
Don't drive.
Don't drive stoned, dude.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Yes, I know it's the middle of the summer. Mind you, you could be listening to this at any point in the year. And if you are listening at Christmas, Merry Christmas. As you know, Christmas is an important time for Slade fans like me, and you know I'm a Slade fan, so I always like to try and emulate what Slade did and come up with a Christmas song for Gareth Jones On Speed. Now, I know none of my songs have been anywhere in 100 leagues of Slade's Merry Christmas, Everybody, but I like to mark Christmas on the show, so pretty much every year we've written a Christmas song for Gareth Jones On Speed. In fact, I might even put out an entire Christmas album this year. For a change, why not, as the Christmas show? Who knows? And in the most recent episode of Gareth Jones On Speed to happen at Christmas, we actually had 2 Christmas songs in the show. One was a poem. I challenged all the team to write a poem, and the style of poetry that I decided to emulate was something called plugine, a thing that we do in Wales at Christmas, sort of close harmony, tonal singing. It's a folk tradition that even actually predates Christianity and has been picked up by Christianity, and that's why we do it at Christmas, but it was around over the Midwinter Festival. So I wrote a poem and sang it in the style of plugine, which is what I'm going to play you now, and I'm going to follow that with 2 other Gareth Jones On Speed Christmas songs. One which also appeared in the most recent Christmas edition, and also a song which hasn't reappeared since it was first shown in a Christmas edition of Gareth Jones On Speed 2 years ago. So here we go. 3 Christmas songs in a row. Nadolig Llawen, everyone, or as we say in English in Wales, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, I always hope at this time of the year that a gift might come my way, of a car that I dream of most nights when I'm asleep, and in truth I think of in the day. It is small, it isn't fast, but above all it is fast. It's Italian and 4-wheel drive. I know that tonight I shall struggle to sleep tight, in hope that in the morning it arrives. It is made by a brand that you can't buy in this land, a name that won Grand Prix in the 50s, and I remember when it got pole at Le Mans back in the 1980s. They made luxury saloons and beautiful coupes, unbeatable back in the day. They won championships in rally. This car is up my alley. A Lancia Delta Integrale.
It's been a year full of regrets, nights without sleep, cold sweats. But my faith in you was restored. I'm not religious, but thank the Lord that F1 came back on board. I was still on TV just before Christmas. I'm sure one race drive I'll look back and think maybe I should have taken a different tack. Perhaps I shouldn't have signed for Williams and brought them cash from my sponsor in millions. But their poor performance has built my resilience, and at least Claire and Frank will have money in the bank before Christmas. Regrets, I've had a few, but I guess not as many as you. I suppose your view is that you should have closed the deal for a drive before Christmas. Oh, Bottas tries his best, but he couldn't better Lewis once again this year. But there's one thing he'll hold dear that will bring him some Yuletide cheer. That in Saudi Arabia at least he finished one place ahead of Lewis before Christmas. And when Vettel takes time to reflect, hey, what the heck? I'm a four-time champion, and I know that won't happen again. But from now on I won't have to deal with Scuderia politics. And at least I'll have an Aston Martin before Christmas. So when you think it's been tough, 2020 we've had enough. Next year won't be anywhere near as rough. We'll put COVID-19 behind us and give each other a long needed hug. Now's the time to shake the bad stuff off and look forward to some wonderful stuff before Christmas. Before Christmas.
Merry Christmas from Gareth Jones on Speed. Toto Wolff is howling, he's over the moon. A silver arrow succeeds again, served on a silver spoon. Bono on the pit wall made Lewis an honest pledge. They gave him a winning car, he knows they've got the edge. The morning Daimler's thinking, long may we reign. Staff all pocket a big cash bonus, it's Christmas for Mercedes once again. Yeah, the board in Stuttgart thinking, long may we reign. Staff all pocket a big cash bonus, it's Christmas for Mercedes once again. Bottas isn't number 2, don't make me laugh. Lewis is definitely number 1, Valtteri 1.5. But Lewis is celebrating, he's drinking vegan beer. Now the racing season's over, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh, the board of Daimler's thinking, long may we reign. The staff all pocket a big cash bonus, it's Christmas for Mercedes once again. Yeah, the board in Stuttgart's thinking, long may we reign. As the staff all pocket a big cash bonus, it's Christmas for Mercedes once again. The staff in Brixworth and Brackley could not be any prouder. But we've got to mention the boss that they lost, lovely sweary Nicky Lauda. He's gone but we still hear his voice. We've got lots of bloody work to do. Oh, he's looking quick again now, boys. But winning isn't everything. What about quality of life? Hard work piles the pressure on both husbands and wives. But now the staff should celebrate and party hard with glee, because first thing on Boxing Day they'll be back at work in the bloody factory. Yeah, the Portland Day Wrestling Kids, long may we reign. The staff will pocket a big cash bonus. It's Christmas for Mercedes once again. Everybody, yeah, the Portland Stuttgart thinking, long may we reign. The staff will pocket a big cash bonus. It's Christmas for Mercedes. It's Christmas for Mercedes. It's Christmas for Mercedes once again.
We've got lots of bloody work to do. Ferrari's looking quick again now, boys.
Gareth Jones On Speed!
And we at Gareth Jones On Speed had a bit of a Christmas present ourselves when we published that song, because Richard Gosling, hello Richard, who is an employee of Mercedes at Brixworth, got in touch when that song was published to say thank you for your wishes in that song. Yes, we did get a nice cash bonus. He wouldn't tell me how much, but they weren't back on Boxing Day. Not quite. It was the day after. And flat out from the next week on. That is just brilliant. I love it when you guys get in touch. So if there's anything that you want to let us know about, anything you've heard on Gareth Jones On Speed, or stuff that you'd like to hear on Gareth Jones On Speed, simple. You can email us at onspeed@garethjones.tv, or get in touch via my Twitter account, Gareth Jones TV, or the On Speed Facebook page, Gareth Jones On Speed, and I'm sure there are a myriad other ways of doing it as well, like Drive Tribe. Does anyone do Drive Tribe? The Gareth Jones On Speed Drive Tribe thing? I'm not sure. Okay, moving on. The next song, it gave me great pleasure to do this song, because another song in the style of a band that I absolutely adore. But a bit tricky to do this song, because I don't think anyone can play guitar like the lead singer of this band, or can sing like the lead singer of this band. He's a tremendous guitarist, a tremendous singer, and so here's my impression of his work. He is James Dean Bradfield, and here's a song in the style of Manic Street Preachers, or in our case, Panic Sleep Teachers. The song is just a collection of those sort of platitudes, the terms, the expressions, the fallback words that most drivers and team members use at the end of a Grand Prix. And sometimes when you listen to Manic Street Preachers songs, their songs seem like random stuff stuck together. So I thought it was a good place to start. Here is the Panic Sleep Teachers, with the team done a great job today.
Didn't have a lot of looking qualifiers. Incident happened. I'm pretty sure we could have been on the front row if it hadn't been for the yellow flag. Hadn't been for the yellow flag. I got a good start. Stayed out of trouble. Left the first corner. Yeah, it's not
Panic Sleep Teachers, the team done a great job today. And if you're like Zog and me and a bit of a grammar pedant, yes, Finn, I can hear you. You are too. Finn the cat is a grammar pedant. The team did a great job today is what you're supposed to say, not the team done a great job today. Yes, Finn, we agree. Do you agree, Finn? No, he says. Okay. And now the reason that that song is in this music compilation is that it was missed out of last year's music compilation. Because if you remember last year's music compilation, the theme was Tomorrow's Car World, set in 1978, if I remember. And so all the music in that show last year was from that period. And of course, Manic Street Preachers or Panic Sleep Teachers wouldn't have been around in that period, so I couldn't use that song in last year's show. And the next song, because the next song, it was inspired by another newish band, a band called Idols, who again, I think are fantastic and in many ways conjure up the spirit of 1977. They are a proper contemporary punk band. So here's my version of Idols. This is Idols, and this song is called F1 Can F Off.
I've got a tutor engineering degree. I've got a tutor engineering degree. I've got a dual engineering degree. I've got a dual engineering degree. I've worked for Williams for 10 years. I've worked for Williams for 10 years. I've worked in their fabrication shop for 10 years. I've worked in their fabrication shop for 10 years. We only scored 7 points last year. We only scored 7 points last year. F1 can F0, F1 can F0, F1 can F0, F1 can F0. If you ask me, they're taking a liberty. Yeah, they're taking liberty. F1 can F0, F1 can F0, F1 can F0, F1 can F0. Can't even play the drums. She went to Silverstone last year. She went to Silverstone last year. She paid £6 for a pint of beer. £6 for a pint of beer. He can't afford to go to the British Grand Prix. He can't afford to go to the British Grand Prix. And it's £40 to watch it live on Sky. £40 to watch it every month live on Sky. F1 can F0, 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 F1 can F0. Get Jones on speed, speed.
Here's another On Speed tune which we missed out of last year's Summer Music Compilation because it wasn't of the correct period. And if you listen to any of the songs that I write and record for Gareth Jones On Speed, you will get a sense of what's going on in my life. There are clues in lots of the songs, you know, how I feel about Formula One or something at the time. And this next song was actually driven by lockdown, because during lockdown you spend a lot more time at home in front of your computer, probably drinking. Not necessarily, but much of the time I spent during lockdown, I was rediscovering radio control modelling. I got into RC cars. So I was spending time online buying radio control cars and parts to keep my broken cars going that you keep breaking, and also my collection of 1/43rd scale die-cast models. And so that's where this song came from. Now you know. And it's in the style of Blur, who I have actually done a song in the style of previously in Gareth Jones On Speed, but probably not for 5 or 8 years, so I did allow myself to do another one. This song, in the style of Blur, or Blurb in my case, this is Boys' Toys. Oh, and as Sue Baker pointed out to me when I published this song, Gareth, you're wrong to call it Boys' Toys, because some girls, Sue being a famous motoring journalist, we like cars too, she said. Respect. So maybe I'll reversion this song one day and call it Boys and Girls Toys. It'll be even more like something Blur wrote.
Boys' toys of an evening, I enjoy a large glass of wine and the opportunity to purchase items from the world's biggest marketplace. Boys' toys, I find that this action gives me a tremendous sense of well-being. Boys' toys. When I was a boy, posters on my walls, and racing cars and footballers. Grand Prix was my thing. I didn't care for goal scorers, I liked drivers. And my favourite toy, it was unbeatable before I was a voter. I would be made up if it was a vehicle and it had a motor. Now that I'm grown up, that passion's not gone stale. I still buy toy cars, but now the die-cast models are on 43rd scale. Inebriated by cars on eBay, down the bottle of Beaujolais, spent 300 quid today. I'm on an Alka-Skelka, get the Alka-Seltzer. We're still boys, playing with our toys. Boys' toys, beware we don't throw caution to the wind. I like my proverb says, be careful what you're in. When you're smashed and on the net, you've got to play it careful. Don't get zonked out of your head, be considerate and be mindful. I tried to buy a Ferrari on the net. This was the one I had to get. But when the bill came in for the thing I wanted to win, it was 125,000 quid. I've only gone and bought the real thing. Oh, heck. Making your mind up, 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 making your mind up.
Have another drink then. Click to purchase.
Inebriated by cars on eBay, down the bottle of Beaujolais, spent 300 quid today. I'm on an Alka-Skelter, get the Alka-Seltzer. We're still boys, playing with our toys. Cars on eBay, down the bottle of Beaujolais, spent 300 quid today. I'm on an Alka-Skelter, get the Alka-Seltzer. We're still boys, playing with our toys. Gareth Jones On Speed, bonus music edition.
I make no apology for recording songs for Gareth Jones On Speed. I know some people don't come to Gareth Jones On Speed for the songs. You come here for the chat and the information and perhaps the comedy about cars. But we give you free music. Free music. Absolutely free. Bespoke songs about cars. And they're often at the end of the programme, so you don't even have to listen to them if you don't want to. And I also make no apology for doing a number of songs in the style of artists I'm very fond of. We've already had a song in the style of Griff Rhys from Super Furry Animals. And I must admit, I've done several songs in the style of either Griff Rhys or Super Furries over the years. And one of the more recent ones was the next song I'm going to play you. And I'm quite proud, I have to say, of my impression of Griff Rhys. Now, in theory, I should be able to do a reasonable impression of Griff Rhys. We're from more or less the same part of the world. He's from a bit further west in North Wales than I am, but I should be able to do a North Wales accent, really, shouldn't I? But the greatest compliment I have ever been paid regarding my impression of Griff Rhys was when My great friend Steve Summers, who has played some music on this show himself, plays saxophone for me sometimes, was being played some music by his wife Carol a while ago. And he heard it, he thought, oh, this is good. He walked into the room and said, this is Gareth, isn't it? It's great. This is one of his best things I've heard him do. And Carol said, no, Steve, it's not Gareth. It's the super furry animals. So, boom, job done. If Steve Summers, who's got one of the finest ears I know, can confuse my impression of Griff Rhys with the real one, job done. Here's the super fiery cannonballs. No noise at all.
Just imagine what it's like when it's quiet, no noise at all. It doesn't sound right when there's silence, no noise at all. A car can only look good if it sounds right, not something just to see. Looks are not enough, not something to listen to like Formula E. But you said you'd make it better with a twin carburetor. You said you'd make it sing, now it sounds just like an Escort. Mexico 73. About the man who built a wooden car with wooden doors, wooden wheels, wooden engine, it wouldn't go. Chinese car goes for free everywhere. I've seen it. I think it was on BuzzFeed. A gulf in the science in this is big, as wide as an ocean. Windmill on the front, fan on the back, perpetual motion. Imagine what it's like when it's quiet, no noise at all. It doesn't sound right when there's silence, no noise at all. I went to hear practice at Silverstone, couldn't be worse. No hysteria, no drama, the cursed silence of the curse. No noise at all.
You're listening to the 2021 Gareth Jones On Speed Summer Music Compilation Bumper Bonus Music Edition, called Bumper Bonus Music Edition because there are 13 songs, over an hour of bespoke music about cars, specially written for this programme. More music than we've ever had in the music compilation previously, but only 2 more songs to go. And the penultimate song is a returnee act to On Speed, talking about Kraftwerk, yes, our version of Kraftwerk, Germany's greatest musical export, well, perhaps this side of Beethoven, or even the other side of Beethoven, depending on your point of view. But we think that Kraftwerk are Liechtenstein's third most popular electro music act, and here's their latest release. This is Nuclear Car, kids.
There's a trend that's storming the nation. An electric car driven by radiation. Isotopes decaying in the square law. I want power, this gives me more. This atomic trend is scaring the nation. Because of the risk of genetic mutation. This evolution is not the finished article. We must account for the effect of the atomic particle. Freedom of movement, liberty, freedom for you and me. H.G.Wells, visionary, a world set free. powerful people movers powered by plutonium. It's entirely safe, there is no drama. Humans in control from alpha to gamma. A nuclear car. Nuclear car. Nuclear car.
Gareth Jones on Speed.
That's just about it for the 2021 Gareth Jones on Speed Summer Music Compilation. I'm going to play you out with a very careful choice of tune in a moment. But before I do that, I want to say thank you very much for staying with the programme and subscribing. Don't forget, if you do enjoy Gareth Jones on Speed, as they say on YouTube, like and subscribe, tell your friends, share on social media, and we'd love to win some new people to the programme who may not have listened to it up to now. And if they're music fans and they like cars, why not introduce them to the whole concept of Gareth Jones on Speed via this music compilation? There you go. Right, I want to thank Violet Berlin, who, as I speak, is sitting at the other side of the room. Thank you, Dally, for allowing me to turn our living room into a recording studio once a fortnight to record the programme. And most days of the week, when I'm either messing about on a keyboard or an electric guitar or an acoustic guitar or a bass or a banjo or some other ridiculous instrument like a melodica, trying to generate tunes for this programme. And there are, of course, a whole bunch of new songs already well on the way. But I won't tell you any more about that for now. You'll just have to tune into the next few episodes of Gareth Jones on Speed to find out what's coming. Now, in the last 12 months, we lost one of the most important people ever in the history of motorsport, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure you would agree. Talking about Murray Walker. We wrote a song about Murray Walker a good few years ago for this programme and then played it on the occasion of Murray's passing recently. So that's why it's in this programme again. And the clever-eared amongst you will notice that the backing track that we actually used for our Murray Walker song is actually the very first version of the title music to Gareth Jones on Speed. So I'll leave you with that. That's it. I was Gareth. See you for some more speeding soon.
When Murray speaks, the world listens. Spot on. Sometimes misses.
Always impressive and comprehensible. I like it best when Murray said,
Fantastic!
yeah, I like it best when Murray said,
Fantastic!
yeah, I like best when Murray said,
Fantastic! Absolutely! Absolutely! Absolutely incredible!
fantastic, absolutely incredible,
Fantastic! Absolutely incredible!
fantastic, absolutely incredible,
Fantastic! Absolutely incredible!
When Murray speaks,
Fantastic!
no taking long
Fantastic!
to make a prophecy turns out wrong. He makes mistakes and he'll confess. Excuse me while I interrupt myself. Fantastic, absolutely incredible, fantastic, absolutely incredible, fantastic, absolutely incredible.
Oh! My goodness! Oh! Fantastic! Absolutely incredible!
Murray speaks to the world. He reads the race for us. Anything can happen in Grand Prix racing, and it usually does, and that's fantastic. Absolutely incredible.
Fantastic!
Absolutely incredible.
Fantastic! Absolutely! Absolutely! Absolutely!
Incredible.
Fantastic! Absolutely incredible!
Fantastic! Absolutely incredible!
Fantastic! Absolutely incredible!
Fine! Fine! Fantastic! Absolutely incredible! Fantastic!
His voice will last forevermore.
Fantastic!
If it doesn't, it ought to.
Fantastic!
Drivers' names he'll sometimes slaughter.
Incredible.
Murray Walker, Mudley Talker.
Fantastic! Absolutely incredible! Fantastic! He's absolutely incredible! I wanna say so much more than I've got time for.
A wheel, Miss Murray, and a quote.
I have to stop now, 'cause I've got a lump in my throat.
To send us an email, see pictures, get song lyrics, join our Facebook fan site, follow us on Twitter, or to find out about sponsorship opportunities, go to GarethJones.tv. Gareth Jones On Speed is made in London by Whizbang.
Gareth Jones on Speed!